EA is currently losing to Battlebit, a $15 Battlefield-like game created by only 3 guys in a Denny's parking lot that looks like Roblox, and is the perfect example as to why graphics aren't everything. Because when it comes down to it, gameplay is the end-all be-all. The reason EA's Battlefield 2042 failed wasn't because they had bad visuals or marketing. No, the game looked sick, everyone was hyped for it, the trailers were so epic. Oh my god, how could this fail? Their gameplay just sucked. Which is why this statement can't be displayed any better than through Battlebit, a game that replicated almost the exact same concept of Battlefield and Squad. Yet one looks like it can be played on a Samsung fridge, the other looks like this, and somehow this one is averaging 40,000 more players. And simply because it has better gameplay.
Help! He's putting his dick in my ass.
And the funniest part is that Battlebit isn't doing anything drastically new here.
You gave me AIDS, you son of a bitch!
It's just made of the best parts of past Battlefield games, Squad, and player suggestions. If you look at the release of 2042, there was a plethora of criticism from the player base. Comparing 2042's release to Battlebit right now, there's some differences. You can't beam people cross-map, the gameplay is slower and more strategic. There's plenty of class-specific guns and gadgets with a good-sized progression system around them. For 254 players, the maps are well-balanced and encourage strategical gameplay.
Bro, I'm healing. What do you mean campy, stupid motherfucker?
Battlebit's classes are impactful and need teamwork to optimize efficiency.
Come here, fuckers, get your ammo. Right here, ammo's right here.
Coordinating with your teammates in proximity chat is one of the coolest parts of the game.
What the fuck, teammate? Chill out! I'm not dead for 3 fucking times!
There's a server browser, and I've seen 0 game-breaking bugs so far. The only thing this game doesn't come with is friends to play with. I know some of these issues have been actually changed in 2042 updates, but I'm simply using it for comparison's sake. Unless you don't think a AAA title at launch should be compared to an indie game in early access, made by only 3 people with scratch on a single DSi XL. And okay, while the gameplay is good, yes, what makes me really want to keep coming back to the game is the comms. The proximity chat interactions with both your team and the enemy just adds to the chaos.
Oh my god!
My leg! My leg!
I need a medic! Revive me! Come back! Come back! Come back!
Medic!
Revive.
And the best parts of the game are really just all the goofy stuff. You got dumbass vehicle interactions, teammates screaming for a medic,
Help me! No, my brother!
enemy death banter,
Fuck you! I have a family! I have a family!
and just general dumbassery.
Central Peace inspection, everybody, whip them out!
Even if you don't mess with the gameplay, I'm sure anyone will have fun with the game just because of the comms. Hey, what do you guys think is more important, gameplay or graphics?
Probably graphic.
Yeah, graphics.
Oh god. And honestly, I feel like this concept is obvious, and yet these AAA companies don't seem to learn. So many of these big studios are pushing out games with amazing graphics and new concepts, yet they forget what people actually play games for: the game. Yeah, this looks awesome, but in the midst of trying to attract a larger audience with amazing visuals, they seem to have forgotten what has made their games so good in the first place. New games are always trying to push their game to their limit so that you can cook a steak on your console. They're always trying to promote the game's visuals, and that'll get you a lot of pre-orders and release purchases, but it's the gameplay that'll decide the overall success. Demon's Souls might have better graphics than Elden Ring, but there's no comparing the sales of these two. It's like comparing something large and something kind of large. I've always said to my friends, that definitely exist, that I'd rather play a game with good gameplay and bad graphics than a game with good graphics and bad gameplay. This game is that, and this concept can be represented by other games as well. Krunker, another Roblox-looking game, and if you've never played it, good. It's not that great. Except if you play a custom game mode where there's like an average of 2 players online where you sniper 1v1 on a Clash Royale map with these boosty thingies and grapple hooks. Listen, only like 12 people know this exists and it doesn't look great, but the movement is genuinely fun. Momentum grappling around the tower to line up a quickscope is sick as hell. I feel like Levi with a ballista. I don't care that this game looks like freaking bullbugs. It feels great, it takes skill, and it scratches that movement shooter itch that I've had since Spellbreak died. I may just make a whole separate video on this. Maybe. Now, listen, I'm not saying that good graphics aren't important, or don't improve a game. Going back to Battlebit, hypothetically, if this game was exactly the same gameplay-wise, but looked and sounded like Battlefield, I'd much rather play that. The visuals and sound design are what makes this series so unique. But at the end of the day, it's gameplay that matters far more. And the fact that this game is being so highly rated when its competitor has such immersive features is only a testament to that statement. But is this Game of the Year? Is this the Battlefield killer? No. But you get a lot for what it is. I'm not even gonna say that one is overall objectively better, because that's not the point of the video. Because whether or not you think one game is superior to the other, it still displays the argument very well. My only hope is that the next Battlefield game learns from Battlebit and makes improvements to their next game. Like adding Bowser and Goku as DLC. Okay, bye.